Hello, welcome back to another lesson by X Made Easy. Today we're going to be learning real numbers and properties. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize different types of numbers and use key math properties to simplify expressions. Let's get started. Okay, first off, what are real numbers? Real numbers include all rational and irrational numbers. I'm just going to learn hashtag. Okay, so rational numbers, what are they? Rational numbers are integers, fractions, and decimals. And these can be repeating or terminal. So some examples of these can be 3, -5, 1/3, because it is repeating, and decimals, and does not matter any decimals. But however, irrational numbers, they are decimals that go on forever. Without repeating. And examples of this can be square root of 2, pi, square root of 3, anything. Now use this time to do these practice problems. Pause the video, determine if they are irrational or rational. Okay, the first one, 0.125, this will be rational. Why? It's a decimal. And it is terminal as well. The terminal decimal. Okay, -7, this will also be rational because this is an integer. Square root of 3, this is one of those, or from our past examples I just showed you, square root of 3, this will be irrational. Just gonna say that. Okay, and then 2/9, this will be rational because this is a different color. Rational, and this is because it's a fraction. Pi, also one of our examples, this will also be irrational. Okay, I have one question for you guys. So, what is this? Square root of -64. It's actually none. This is no real solutions. Because you can't have a negative number. When you multiply it by itself, it will not be a negative number. Okay, so now this will be properties of real numbers. Okay, we'll start with the commutative property. What this means is the order of which it is does not matter. So this might seem a little confusing, but let's see. There's rules for addition and multiplication. So the rule for addition is A plus B is the same as B plus A. So the order doesn't matter. Example, 5 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus 5. Second, for multiplication, it is A times B is the same as B times A. And an example for this is 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2. Okay, now I want you to do these practice problems. I did write the rules for you, so I just want to rewrite it and put it into the other way around. Okay? Okay, so we could just have to put it the other way around. So I'll just mark this up. This will be A, this will be B. Okay? So this is A and this is B. So for what we can do now is, since we have different colors and we've labeled what each means, just have to put it in a different way around. And with this, we have that this will be our B value and our A value is the 6. It's over there. Same with number 2, it's the same thing. This is 9 times 5. We just have to put it in a different order. A, B, let's put the A first, times 9. then we have the B here, then we have the A here. So I'm not going to do this for every single problem, but the next one, self-explanatory, this will just be 3 plus x. Okay, the next is associative property. What this one means is the grouping of which it is in doesn't matter. So this one also has specific rules for each operation. So addition, this is A plus B in parentheses plus C, the same as A plus B plus C, which is in parentheses. So an example of which, 2 plus 3 in parentheses plus 4 is the same as 2 plus 3 plus 4 in parentheses. Multiplication, self-explanatory, is the same idea except it's just all multiplication now. So A times B times C, the same as A times B times C. B times C is in parentheses. Example of which, again, 1 times 5 times 6 is the same as 1 times 5 times 6. Okay, now I'm going to give you more practice problems. Pause the video. I put the rules up there for you. So just rewrite it into the associative property. Okay, so 4 plus 2 plus 9, just got to reword it. Yeah, in terms of math, you just got to reword it. Just got to move the parentheses. So this will just be 4 plus 2 plus 9, and then we put the parentheses on 2 plus 9. 7 times 3 times 2, this is the same thing. 7 times 3 times 2. So what I recommend, I recommend you writing it out fully, and then just put the parentheses in later. So this is an x, by the way, the variable x. So don't get confused with the multiplication sign. But this will just be, just going to write it that way, times 5 times 4, and then just move the parentheses around. Okay, next is distributive property. So this distributive property is one of my favorite properties. So there's no rules for addition or multiplication. There's just one formula. The formula is A times B plus C is equal to, it would have been better if I wrote it in a different color. Hold on. A times B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. So an example, 3 times 4 plus 2, sorry, that was weird. 4 plus 2, I mean, is the same as 3 times 4, I'll just put in parentheses, plus 3 times 2, parentheses. And then just simplify this. So this will just be 12, plus this will be 6, it's just 18. So this one, you actually have to solve it, but yeah. So try these practice problems. I did write down the formula again for you. So easy stuff. I believe you can do it. Okay, now we actually have to solve it this time, unless for the other expressions. But 5 times 3, this will just be 15 plus 35, which is just equal to 50. So this is actually a variable one. So it's going to distribute it. So boop, bop. That's it, okay? Do x plus 8. Since we learned from the last lesson, we can only combine like terms. These are not like terms, so this will be the entire answer. Second one, negative 3 times y. Just boom, bop. So this will just be, let's see, different color. Negative 3y. Then this is negative, so they cancel out. Plus 18. Okay, that's it. And then the last but not least, the identity property. This is not too hard. It's one of the easier ones, but this one, what this means, numbers keep their identity. Self-explanatory. As it says on here, identity property. So this one does have addition and subtraction. Addition and multiplication rule. So this one is A plus 0 is equal to A. For example, 7 plus 0 is just equal to 7. I'm just going to put that in a different color here. Multiplication, same thing, except it's not 0, there's 0 here, but it's A times 1 is equal to A. So what this means, let's see, 21, okay, whatever, it does not matter, times 1 is just the same thing. Okay, I'm going to give you some more practice problems. Try these out, just fill in the blanks and make it what it is. Okay, so 13 plus blank is equal to 13. This is addition, right? So this will just be 0, that makes it true. So m times something is equal to m. So it can't be 0, because if it's times 0, it will just equal to 0. But this is equal to m. So this will just be 1. Then 0 plus x is equal to something. So 0 does not do anything, stays itself. So x, this will just be x. Okay, so these are some extra practice problems. Just figure out what the properties are and go at it. Pause the video. Okay, the first one is associative property. And then the second one, x times 1 is equal to x. It's just identity property. Third, what's going on with my numbers here today? But this is just distributive property. It's not a good color. Then last, but certainly not least, a plus b is equal to b plus a. That's just commutative. Okay, and that's the end of our lesson. Okay, thank you so much for coming today and learning Algebra 1 by X Made Easy. You learned real numbers and properties today. Okay, hope you had fun, and bye-bye.